What is up, guys? Welcome to the video. Today I'm going to show you an awesome airplane, the STRATOCHIEF. The STRATOCHIEF, or the SkyChief as it was originally named, is the finest aircraft I have ever made in this game. Over a year ago, I decided to build the best dogfighter Trailmakers has ever seen. For a time, it was. At least in the fully drag-based control and lift systems category. I'm not saying the plane was unbeatable. UFO engines were way more fast and maneuverable. It only has 8 guns, and old-school dogfighting nerds know that's lightly armed. There's nothing OP about this plane. While it was never technically the best dogfighter, this plane never left me feeling helpless to the whims of my opponent. That is until auto-aim. The current Mark IV model is an easy plane to fly, but a difficult plane to fly well. It is built to be super maneuverable. It has a way of giving you a lot more than you expect when you ask it to change direction. Its yaw is what I call combat yaw. It will not give you a smooth and buttery turn. It'll yank and jerk the nose around in ways that, once you learn to control them, will give you a sense of what it's like to be a dragonfly. With an absurd lift and thrust to weight ratio, the STRATOCHIEF can glide at very low speeds and maintain control even with practically no air moving over its control surfaces. And it has the engine power to recover from impossible situations and stay in the air when most planes would go ballistic. This first iteration of the Chief series is admittedly a strange looking craft. It has all the hallmarks of a build style that is evolving and hasn't settled yet. The paint job did turn a few heads, but it was not ready to be the chief of anything yet. The Mark II's main change was the addition of the piston-launched rockets, but they never hit anything but the ground. This is the model that saw the most action before the Airborne DLC. The final 2 models are the Mark IV and the Mark IV R, or R-more-D, I like to call it. There are a few versions in between those, but they're best left out of civilized conversation. The Mark IV is a dedicated dogfighter. With 6 smart cannons on alternating timers and a single rocket launcher, the STRATOCHIEF can maintain a punishing rate of fire far longer than most combatants. And it has a rocket for those times, and it's just the best way to reach out. The Mark IV R addresses the primary weakness of the Mark IV, squishy wings. The unarmored wings make the STRATOCHIEF light and nimble, but a short burst of fire is all it takes to remove them. The Mark IV has partially armored wings and replaces one of the 6 smart cannons with a second rocket, making it ideal for ground assault missions where lingering in a hot target area for extended periods may be necessary to accomplish one's mission. It does suffer kinetically though. In a dogfight, the Mark IV will beat the Mark VI every time. Under the hood, you can see the delicately choreographed interaction of build groups. It is very difficult to work on this plane as the slightest change completely breaks the build group. I do use drag reduction, mostly to give it the correct drag profile it would have outside of build mode. Yes, I did do the wings partially. It's Trailmakers. Sometimes a beefy fighter jet needs a little help to beat a Volkswagen Beetle in a drag race. Using glitches and exploits is something I would like to discuss in the future, but it's a sticky topic and people are deeply dug in with their opinions on using them, as am I. So I say we get to know each other for a bit before we get into that. Anyway, till today I have been selfishly keeping this plane all to myself. But it's time for them to go out into the world and create their own destiny. Use them with respect, Trailmakers. You can find them on the workshop now. Just please don't strap 8 miniguns to each wing and murder me with them. Thanks. So the next time you see me in this plane, it will be upgraded, and it'll be called the STRATOCHIEF. Then after a few months in space and a lot of tinkering, it will evolve into its ultimate form, the Star-Lord. Alrighty, Trailmakers, thanks for hanging out and watching my video. I'll see you on Galena. Peace. Trying to think of funny stuff to say at the end, but I'm not feeling very funny. Someone sings to I've lost my mind.